Salt Lake City. Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we are looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. And the Utes ready to kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And this place was going bananas. It was going nuts. The atmosphere was incredible. But how about the visitors setting the tone? The opening kickoff return, taking it back to the house. And now, guys, it's gotten really, really quiet.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. So the Utah Utes offense will have the football first. Onto the field comes Braden Pegan. They'll be looking to him, and he'll probably be keeping an eye on the other side in this great matchup of wideouts.
We've got 2 receivers playing in this game, 2 of the best in the entire country. 2 guys who had an opportunity to go to the next level, but they came back because they knew they had a chance to compete for a national championship. And now, David, we get this game where these guys are going to go head-to-head. They're seniors. They know the system. They have great chemistry with their quarterbacks, and they're ready to put on a show.
And if you don't think they're peeking over to the other side every time they're not on the field, you are absolutely wrong. This is that kind of showdown. This is draft stock jockeying, right? This is the Biletnikoff at the end of the season. They want to make a name for themselves. Who is the best wide receiver? No better opportunity than to do it head-to-head, and we got that stage today.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the...
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Man, what a start for this offense. That's what you kind of want, man. You want to get in a rhythm. You want to get in the flow. Now, you don't expect 3 plays and 3 first downs, but they'll absolutely take it. But coming out the gates with energy, with passion, executing at a really high level.
Incomplete, and they got a hand on that one early.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Take the opening drive and put up a 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
This is why Weisackle's one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your 3rd down conversion in the midst of this. Quick give. It's Hawkins. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. And the Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. 2nd and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Cowboys have moved it inside the 20. Wants to throw on first. Right side, it's Moore. Caught, and he's got room. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Look out! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. They want to throw it. Looking for the score. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. The Utes want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Right back to it. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. From the gun. Quickly to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage?
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. After the big first down sack, it's second down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Good timing on the quick out. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Utes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Utes! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
In traffic, it's Barney. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. From the gun, it's Hawkins. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Out wide left, it's Barney. Runs through a man. He might have space. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Oklahoma State 14, Utah 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job.
There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Utes want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Caught on the RPO. Got room at the 35. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Utes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Takes a handoff. It's Bray. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. We now move inside 4 minutes to play here in the first half.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all
fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. They're all over it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get down.
To the tight end. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. It's complete to the right. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human, keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Drops back on 1st down. Left side is Young. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
Run in the red zone, it's Hawkins. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen that want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Timeout call by the Utes, that's their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. And the Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Making the adjustment. He'll set up to throw. Back's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Now the Utes take a timeout, and they don't have any more left. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to pass. Line out trying to get it in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead.
Oklahoma State 21, Utah 10.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Utah offense returns, ready to go back on the attack. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right on target this time. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Wants to throw it. Working that left side now. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic.
Going for it all. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Finds his tight end. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Out wide left, it's Young. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the tight end. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first. Looking for a huge play. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out.
Number 16, set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the number 5 team, the Georgia Bulldogs.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Straight ahead, it's Brake. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on third down. Like, everything going the other direction.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Oklahoma State sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Out wide right, it's Moore. Breaks into the open. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. So they're on the 1-yard line. The incomplete pass on 2nd down. Maybe you just try to drive it in on the ground this time. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. And the pummeling has started. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35 to 10. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The corners are walked up tight. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And he gets it away.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
On the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Making the adjustment on the play. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Open space at the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Rolls it in. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Middle of the end zone, he's got it. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 12th of the season. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches and the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Gets the back moving. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Back's got it on the screen. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Hits inside, it's Brigg. Turning it on! He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Utes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll move the tight end. The give to the back. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Trying to squeak through the pile.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They've been dominant and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Changing the routes with his receiver. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Got his man on the outside. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the 1st down. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the 3rd. Drops back on 1st down. Left side is Young. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession and now another 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's looking to throw on third and short. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Running inside, it's Bray. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the third quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Here's the give off the left side. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Utes will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Cowboys sideline, this quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing late in the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on the sideline, he wants to continue to play. There is so much momentum and chemistry down here. This offense continues to roll, and it is a blast to watch these guys interact down here on the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Dropping back, it's Barry. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Looking to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. There he goes. Past the 30. At the 20. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped right there. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Trying to power it in. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. He's past the sticks. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Cowboys, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Hands it off. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gives it. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Got his man downfield. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing.
Oklahoma State 56, Utah 10.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will open from the 15. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Motion from the back. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Drives inside. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Looking for room. He gets a block. He's going to get loose. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Oklahoma State sideline. The team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, the way he's shown up and shown some composure and poise, the guys are rallying and loving what they're seeing from their QB. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Moves the pocket. It's Sperry. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Barney. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. He's changing the play. Wants to throw one first. Rushes on. Out wide left, it's Barney. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives.